What's up, GoldBoys fam? I'm Eytan Shander with Oddshopper. You may have seen me pop up my ugly mug here or there on the show with Eli or Jerry, or maybe you've seen Eli on with me on the Oddshopper channel and you were just here because I tweeted something out. Either way, we appreciate you big time for being here, for spending some time on a New Year's Eve with us. Thank you. Also, we want you subscribe, so you have to hit the thumbs up button. That helps us exponentially. But what really helps us is building this community. So make sure you're subscribed here to the GoldBoys channel. We absolutely love that. All right, here's what's going to happen today. I have two plays in the NFL, two big plays that I absolutely love. Then we're going to go on over to the Oddshopper Premium tool and use their parlay builder, because you and I are going to build a winning parlay. Cool, great, savvy. All right, let's roll. Thank you. Here's BetMGM. I'll tell you all about this great deal and offer that you have, but we're going to load up on MGM today because you're also going to get 2 free months of Oddshopper Premium just for signing up. All right, Dolphins plus 3.5. This is easy for me. I don't know if it's going to be an easy win, easy cover, anything like that. I don't use the L word, but it's an easy play for me. I love Miami in this spot. Did you know, by the way, as great as Lamar Jackson is, when he is a dog, especially out of conference dog, on the road dog, as we just saw him dominate San Francisco, he hasn't covered, and in this case wouldn't win, his last 3 games following that. Like, you go back to whatever it is, the next game or 2, or in this case 3, and we have not seen a cover from him on that. 0-3 ATS as a home favorite under Lamar, coming off a straight-up underdog win. That's San Francisco. Here's another thing. Miami pressures. Miami loves to put the pressure on the quarterback. And, when you look at Baltimore and their losses, because they have a couple, it's when Lamar Jackson was flustered. It's when Lamar Jackson was bothered. Dare I say pressured. This is exactly the matchup that favors the visiting team here in Miami, because they are going to put a shit ton of pressure. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help myself. I had to use the pressure word on Lamar. We'll take the Dolphins plus 3.5. Here's another thing, too. You can blindly profit just playing plus 3.5 long term. That's not our scheme. That's not our game. That's not our mode here. But 3.5 is a fantastic number. Here's my next play for you. Under 44, Chiefs. So all 5, this is fascinating to me. I didn't see this until yesterday morning. All 5 Chiefs games against teams with winning records have gone under the total. Well, don't you think the books know that? Yeah, I do think the books know that. But I don't think this total is low enough. 41, 51, those are the 2 key numbers that I'm looking for with totals, and this is a field goal on top of that. Look, Cincinnati, we know, slowing down. We also, Jamar Chase playing but not playing in the sense of not 100%. The Chiefs' offense is atrocious. Their defense is carrying this season. It's not Patrick Mahomes' sole fault or main fault. I don't know what's going on, if it's Swift or anybody else that's impacting this offense. Maybe Andy Reid is just like, I'm cooked. I got to go. I'm done. I don't know what it is, but guys can't catch the football. They can't line up right, and Patrick Mahomes has lost it. That does not transition or translate into 56 points against a Bengals team that is now suddenly realizing that they're starting a backup quarterback. Give me under 44 in this game. And once again, we'll see all 6 games against teams with a winning record go under. Look, you do have the opportunity. I am not doing this, but you do have the opportunity if you want to parlay. I like each of these individual. You can shop for the 44. Plus 250 would be the parlay. Again, I don't suggest that I'm playing them individually. You and I are about to go over to Oddshopper and build a parlay, but you can get 2 free months of Oddshopper Premium. 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. And if this parlay or the parlay that you see below doesn't hit, then you'll get that back up to $1,500 in bonus bets. The big thing here is that we want you signed up, but we want you signed up over at the Oddshopper site. All right. So you're part of the GoldBoys Discord. You're part of the GoldBoys community here on the YouTube channel. We want you online with us at Oddshopper as well. Those two are great to coexist by all means. Speaking of which, and we can head on over to the Parlay Builder. Look at that. It's already set up for you. So Oddshopper itself, we're just about beating the market. We're about finding the best bets across the board at a specific book where every other book or most other books, something's wrong. Chances are that if 10 books have one and one book has another, who's wrong, do you think, in this money-making business hand over fist? It's the one or the two or the loners, if you will. So I'll show you about what's going on here in the site coming up, but let's build a parlay builder. And that's all this is. It's selecting the best plus EV or the bets that beat the market across the board. And you'll see I have it specific for NFL, BetMGM, and today. Why? Because, again, you'll get the 2 free months in the book and all that stuff at MGM. So this is what I have. This is what I put together for you ahead of time. But if you want, we can build it from scratch. We want the highest number here, EV. We want anything over 0. The higher the number, the better. Deontay Foreman over 1.5 receiving yards. Receiving yards. Just vomit him the football, and he can get 2 yards. That's it. That's it. I know, Justin Fields, you got other things in mind here. By the way, love the Bears -2.5. That didn't make the cut, but yes, absolutely. Bet -2.5 for Chicago. Foreman over 1.5 total receiving yards. Sign me up. It's a great bet. It makes a lot of sense. It's a low number. I understand that, but one reception does this. Quick pass, screen pass, swing pass. One reception does this. Foreman will be involved. He's healthy. He's active. He will be involved. Now it gets interesting because we could just leave it. We've got 2 options to go with 3 selections. I don't want to jam this. Actually, you know what? What the hell? Let's jam it. Let's jam it. What do you care? Right? You'll get it back. The first bet up to 15 anyway. 100. Rashid Shaheed over 2.5 grabs. Love New Orleans this week. Didn't make the cut, but just barely. Tampa Bay's defense is pathetic. It's non-existent. New Orleans has the traveling D to slow down Baker Mayfield. If you're Tampa Bay, now what? You can't move the ball on offense. Now what? You're going to get roasted. I don't care who the quarterback is. It could be Taysom Winston for all I give a shit. And Rashid Shaheed should absolutely be pelted with the football. 3, 4, 5 receptions. Makes a lot of sense. Look, Jalen Hurts, 2 things are going to work on this. I'm going to add Robinson, if you're okay here, DeMarcus Robinson, 1 more, and that's going to close this parlay out. 3 grabs from Robinson in a game again against the Giants. They blitz so much. They leave their coverage open. Robinson is definitely going to be okay. We've seen him step up with extra coverage on Kupp. Enough. Robinson is fine here. Hurts. All right, it's an under. A lot of you thinking, whoa, what are we doing here? We're going under. It's either under 252.5 passing yards or under 21.5 pass completions. Either way, I think you're looking at 2 things. One, there's blowout potential here. Philadelphia up big. There's not really a need for Jalen Hurts to keep throwing the football, and they won't go downfield. They will stick to the run. They need to reestablish their run identity. The other side of that is Jonathan Gannon, right? Jonathan Gannon knows who Jalen Hurts is, coached with him for years and knows tendencies. Hurts is not Hurts. He's not last year's Hurts. Hurts is struggling this year. If there's anybody that knows how to needle that struggle, it's going to be Jonathan Gannon. So give me Hurts under 252.5. Look at that. We just built a parlay. Plus 991 parlay on BetMGM. How beautiful is that? It's not all we have here, of course. You know, we've got our plus EV bets, and I specifically highlighted BetMGM so you can see. All right, well, why Foreman? Because elsewhere, right, I can't bet 365. I'm in PA, but we're beating Penny and we're beating the market, which is fantastic. Okay, you have to go over 2.5 on Pinnacle right now. Same thing with Shaheed, DeMarcus Robinson. You should recognize some of these plays. We just built them in a parlay, right? Some spots are charging you minus 165. FanDuel's up to 3.5 receptions. I don't care that it's plus money. You've moved up a full grab, and you get expert picks. Myself, somehow, I made it in there, but that's why they kind of buried me in between a bunch of other people. And you get our Discord. Yes, we had the Detroit Pistons last night. Thank you. That's fun. Good stuff. But look, you're already in the GoldBoys Discord. As you see, I am as well. So we want you here in this one. But it's all part of the deal that you're getting 2 free months of Oddshopper. Run it back. Dolphins plus 3.5. Under 44, Bengals, Chiefs, and our parlay of the week, thanks to Oddshopper. It's a 4-leg monster, so understand coming into this. Foreman over 1.5 receiving yards. Shaheed over 2.5 receptions. Jalen Hurts under 252.5 passing yards. And Robinson in L.A. over 2.5 receptions. Appreciate you all rolling with us. Again, thumbs up, comments, subscribe, all of that. See you tomorrow.